What's up, guys? Dane here from DRK Fitness checking back in, and I thought I'd make a quick video to answer a question that one of our buddies on DRK Fitness asked, and his name's Andrew. What's up, Andrew? Just wanted to answer your question today. So the question was, what it was about cutting and glycogen depletion, and just to get my 2 cents on that. So what is glycogen? What is glycogen? And if you don't know what glycogen is a storage form, of carbohydrates. So carbs are, your breads, your grains, your fiber. That's your main energy source. And what glycogen is it's a storage form for carbohydrates, and it can be stored in two spots. You have your liver, and then you have your muscle. So that's what muscle glycogen is. It's where those carbs are going, and it's used to help that muscle work. It's that energy source for that muscle, your muscle cells. That's where the glycogen is going to be put. Now, in terms of cutting and carb depleting, what that is when you're on a strict diet, so you're eating less, you're in a caloric deficit, and you're trying to lose weight and get in better shape. You might be competing for a contest or just trying to get in better shape. So you are carb depleting in a sense because you're eating less carbs if you're doing it if you're doing it right. But what carb depleting is, say you're like 10 weeks into your diet and you're getting ready for to do take some before or after pictures. What you can do is in that final week or two or that final week, you can really deplete your glycogen and then fill it back up to make you look even bigger. Now, how you would do this is you would cut your carbs back for, say, 3 or 4 days, or maybe a week. I don't know exactly how long you would do it for, but what I've learned is, you'd cut it back for 3 or 4 days, and you'd say you've been eating 200 carbs, you drop it to like 150 or 130 or, even 120, and you don't give yourself the amount of carbs you need, because you're already on a diet anyways. And then another thing you would do is change your workouts up. So you would actually do glycogen depleting workouts. Now what those are you could split it up into an upper body, lower body, rest, upper body, lower body. Now in these workouts, they're really high intense. You're resting anywhere from 45 seconds to a minute, and you're really sticking to machine work that you could rep it out really, and take that, really just burn that muscle out. I mean, you're not really doing heavy weights, but you're just really, doing lots of reps, good amount of sets, and less rest. So it's really making those muscles work and use those glycogen stores, really use them up, because that's what, those carbohydrates are turned into that glycogen that's in that muscle, and you want to burn that up and burn it up and burn it up until it's really empty. I mean, you might not completely make it empty, but you can get it pretty low. And what you do is over that week that you're doing that, you're really depleting that glycogen. Your muscles are becoming flat, which is a term, and you could tell because you don't look as big. Your muscles aren't as full. That's what a term would be, is to, if you have a lot of carbs and you're looking really big, you're looking full. But if you're eating less, you're going to look flat, you're going to look smaller. So then after 3 or 4 days, say the day you have your show or the day you have, whatever it is, a photo shoot, you could start reintroducing carbohydrates, and your body could actually super compensate and make you look bigger, because you could actually fill them up even more than you could before. It's really scientific the way you do it, but I'm just giving my little 2 cents on it. And so what you do is you start eating more carbohydrates on that day, for say you have a show or anything like that, and it's really depending on your metabolism how much you could do. So it's a big trial and error thing. For me, I did it when, I learned how to manipulate it into whenever I had like a Christmas party or something like that. I would deplete my glycogen through workouts and through eating like 130 to 150 carbs for 3 or 4 days prior to Christmas, or prior to that day I wanted to eat a lot, and then really burn it out in the gym with those workouts. And then on the day of Christmas, or on the day, where I was going to be around a lot of family and, eat a lot more food than usual, but not want to gain a lot of weight, I would deplete all the way up to that. So I do it in a really strategic way, which is awesome, and it works if you want to try it out for anything that's upcoming, a family event that you want to just eat a lot of food at or something like that, but not put on a lot of weight, because you're, trying to get in really good shape. You could do this, so you drop your carbohydrates, cut them in half or do whatever you want. It just really depends on your body and your metabolism. So someone like me, I was at 160 pounds or whatnot, and I probably ate 150 or maybe 100. Actually, I think I did 130 for 4 or 5 days prior to the day, and I did some really high intense workouts along with, on the days I wasn't lifting, I was doing, HIIT cardio or something like that. I'm pretty sure I was doing HIIT, or I was doing some type of cardio that burns carbohydrates and used a lot of carbohydrates. So, and on the final day too, the day I was going to eat a lot, I did a workout in the morning that was really like, it was a leg workout, and it was a glycogen depleting leg workout where I did lots of reps, low rest periods, and really burned that glycogen out. And so, over the 4 day period, I really got flat. I was eating less carbs, and I wasn't giving I wasn't filling those muscle cells up, and I was really burning it out with these workouts. So the day where I wanted to eat a lot of food, I ate a ton of food. I ate a ton of food. I probably ate 500 to 1,000 carbs, maybe in that range. Just say that. So I was eating 130 carbs, and then I went and ate 100, and then I ate 500 to 1,000 carbs, right, over that day. Just cheating, eating whatever I wanted. And the next day, I didn't gain any weight. No weight was added to my body because I was flat, and your body's gonna refill your glycogen stores before it actually puts any weight on you. That's just how your body works. It wants to fill up those glycogen stores that have been empty before it actually, before it adds any fat. So yeah, I might have lost like 2 pounds over that time that I depleted my glycogen, but then I just refilled it back up. So I was back to 160 or wherever I was at. I got to enjoy all the food I wanted, and I didn't have to I can't eat that, I can't eat this. You just do it in a strategic way. So you can really manipulate it and play around with it, and try it out before, if you're really like into working out and stuff like that, and you want to watch what you eat, just prep 4 to 5 days before that day. Like cut your carbs in half, or just eat less carbs, do those high intense workouts, do it on the day that you want to, go all out, pig out on whatever you want, and it really works. It's a really cool thing. I mean, you got to test it out for your body to see how many carbs you eat, but just a little thing. So that's my 2 cents on it. I hope you got something out of it, Andrew, and all you other guys who watch the video, can play around with it. I mean, I'm the type of person who likes to eat whatever I want with my family. I don't like to be like, I can't eat that, I'm not going to eat that. I like to eat whatever I want. So, you just plan ahead, and you can plan ahead and stay on, to reaching your goals. So I thought you guys, you can use that. I used it, and, if you want to stay on track, guys. So thank you for watching this video. Subscribe to our channel and like our Facebook page, DRK Fitness. And we got some workouts coming for you guys real soon, so stay tuned. Peace out, guys.